everybody, it's Miss Amy, and today I have a new story to read you, and it is called Mad Mad Bear. And really what this story is going to show is that we always have all different kinds of feelings, and there's no good or bad feeling, and sometimes we just get mad about things. So this is a little story about this cute little guy, this bear, who clearly in this picture looks mad. He's definitely got a face in this picture. So we're going to find out what little bear was mad about and what he did to make himself feel better. Mad, mad bear. Oh, look at him here. Wow. He's kind of doing that over the shoulder face, and he has his little fists clenched. Bear is definitely in a mood. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. Bear is mad. So also his little arms being crossed like that. When I see someone whose eyebrows are doing this, whose mouth is doing this, and whose arms are folded like that, I know that things are not right in their world. He was the first one to have to leave the park for a nap today. So see, his mom is pulling him off the playground. Okay, honey, it's time to go. We had our fun and now it's time to go. He sees all of his buddies still having a great time. And so because he's the first one that had to leave, he's angry. What Bear doesn't know is that probably right after he left, all of his little buddies had to leave too and go home and do the same thing. Then he got an owie on the way home. So he tripped and fell. He hurt himself. He dropped his stick. So on top of being mad about having to leave the park, then he fell and hurt himself. So things are a little rocky right now for sure. And then he had to take off his boots and leave his favorite stick outside. Oh. So he knows what's coming. He knows nap time's coming. He doesn't want to take a nap. Bear thinks it is all no fair. That's definitely a face. That happens to all of us sometimes. And that makes him very, so here he's starting his meltdown. He's on the chair. He can't bear it. He can't bear what's coming next. He has to bury his face. He's very upset. Very, uh-oh, there goes the chair and his favorite stuffed animal. Mad! Oh boy. Really crying, really angry, really upset, probably tired, maybe a little hungry, probably hot from the park. Happens to everybody. It's okay. It's all going to be okay. Like we all know, we get really upset and then it's okay. He's on the ground, banging his fists on the ground. He's crying. The tears are leaping off his face. He's getting all that energy out by stomping and kicking and crying. But then Bear takes a breath. Okay, I can get a hold of myself, and another deep breath. So here he's still laying down, and then after he takes a deep breath, he feels well enough to sit up on his knees. And then another deep breath. And then Bear lets it all go. He says, okay, I had my moment. I got upset. Obviously, on the floor in his room was his safe place where he could be very upset and let it out. He grabbed his favorite stuffed animal to give it a nice big pretzel squeeze and breathe. Holding something close to your chest really helps sometimes. Take some deep breaths with it. And now Bear feels quiet. So the great thing about this is that without anybody telling Bear, he realized he shouldn't have knocked that chair over. And so he goes back and picks it up. He made it right. He calmed down a little bit. He did his breathing. And he's a little hungry. So he was hungry. I know when Miss Amy's hungry, I'm not always in the best mood for sure. So I know how he feels, although he took a big bite out of this raw fish, it looks like, because he's a bear. That's definitely not a standard issue lunch for Miss Amy, but bears like it, and I think those are raspberries, which are delicious. He had a great lunch. And he's clearly a little sleepy. Oh, he's yawning. Mom knows best. She's putting his little covers up. He has his favorite stuffed animal. He needed a good nap, and his mom knew that. When Bear wakes up, he feels better. Now that's a happy face. That's a calm, relaxed, refreshed face. He looks much better and raring to go. He puts on his boots and picks up his stick. So see, there's always more fun to be had, everybody. It's just that when we need to eat and rest and take it down a notch, that's just as important as the playing. We need to have both of those things in our life every day. Extreme energy and play, and then extreme rest to recharge. And then he goes back outside to play. So see, Bear got a chance to go back outside. He just had to go in and recharge for a little bit. So Miss Amy just wants to remind you, everyone sometimes feels like a mad, mad bear. Everybody has that face sometimes. But know that it's not going to last. It's not permanent. Take some time for yourself and rest. If you are mad or sad, just remember to breathe. And then you will be calm and happy. So I know it sounds kind of almost too simple, but when you are very upset, taking some deep breaths, again, sometimes putting your hand on your heart to steady your heavy breathing and just slowing it down. If we practice that when we're not upset, then when we are mad or upset, when we feel anxious or overly tired, when we have that habit set and we can remember to take those deep breaths, it really does work. It just takes practice like everything else. So I hope you enjoyed that. I love that little bear. He's so cute. And at the end of the story, he looked much happier. So remember, we all want to feel like this all the time. Sometimes we feel like this, and it's okay. We just need to remember to breathe, take some time for ourselves, and give others some space and time when they need it too. And then we can be calm and happy. I wish you well.